Hey guys, I want to work on something fun and different this morning. I have some colors that I've already used that I'm gonna have here, but I need some yellow in here, a little bit of yellow ochre. It's nice to have you on this morning. I'm looking for fun things all the time that will inspire you. Okay, so don't throw away your paper plates or your foam plates. And we are gonna, this is art paper. It's acrylic paint, but I'm going to use it like watercolor. And so I'm going to spray. Oops, I opened that there. I hope you can see the water there. I'm going to spray and I'm going to do our pretty dragonfly with some colors in the background. So I'm going to use my fan brush. Okay, I have them in my Donna Dewberry collection and my signature collection. Okay, and all of that is on onestroke.com, so go check it out. So I'm going to get some purple. This is violet pansy, and we're using multi-surface paint. Okay, and so it's got lots of things that make it a wonderful paint, along with the sealer that's in it, so you can do indoors, outdoors, on glass. Okay, so then I'm going to bring it all in here where I want to put the dragonfly. All right, I'm going to wash that out and then just get a little bit of aqua with blue down in this area. Some citrus. And then let's grab some yellow. Ooh, those are kind of bright colors, right? So I can come right here. All right. Now what's going to happen is I can hold it and let it run, which is kind of fun. All right. You can get a drippy look this way. All right. And I'm going to get my hair dryer. Oh. Now what I did, as you can see here, is I usually put a paper towel right under me there. What you can't really control where it goes, which is kind of fun, but I had put too much paint there instead of watering it down. So I have to dab some of that off. All right, but everything else is pretty good here. But dabbing it off too sometimes can give you a different look. All right, so is that kind of fun? And now what's going to happen is I want to take my pencil and I want to draw the dragonfly that I want to do. Okay. And I did a hummingbird that was large. And I want you to see how fun this is to do a large dragonfly. So we're going to have right in here where his head is going to be. Right there's his head. All right. And then this is kind of like his body coming through here. And then I'm going to take it all the way down across this wet paint. Okay, so because he's going to be big. Smaller, 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 because this part will be going away. All right. And then we're going to have a big tall wing. So it's going to come right across here to the body, right in here. So if we're way up here, we want to have a nice full wing that comes back to the body. Y'all see that? Okay. And then I've got another wing that's going to come here and go down and come back right to that same spot. And then we have a couple of bottom wings that are going to come right down here and another one, all to that same spot. I think it's big enough. When we start painting, we'll see if we think it's big enough. Okay. So we do have an antenna here. They don't really have antennas, but we're going to do a whimsical one, so it does. All right. And then we have his legs. So we have one, okay, and another one, and another one. Okay, so it's just going to be fun and drippy, and we need some good white here. I think I still have enough white that we can use. I have floating medium, wicker white. You can use titanium or wicker. This brush has been dampened and then laid in the paper towel. And then I have medium. All right, and then I'm going to turn this around. I can get some fresh white here. There we go. And medium. All right, so the first thing I want to do is let's go over this part, which is we're going to take this right here all the way up. All right, and pick up a teeny bit more white. All right. And bring it to the point. Okay. I have a little bit of a dip in here, which I don't care to have. There we go. All right. So what's fun is that you can have all these colors and in the background that can show through this wing that's kind of see-through. All right, so we're going to come right up here. Little teeny bits of white. I want it a little stronger there. I take a little bit of that off because it's a little too heavy. So medium right here, medium, and then we pick up that white. And we stand up, okay? Same thing, I take a little liner brush, or I can take this brush by the chisel and make little lines. Okay. We're medium, and we're going to get a little bit more white. It's nice to get a really strong white right there. And come back. Another real strong white. There we go. All right, so we'll let that dry a little bit. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to pick up this 8 and I'm going to put a little bit of white and violet pansy. Now, so we're going to come right in here. This kind of fun. We're going to put some purple violet pansy in there. We put a little bit in the head here. And we're going to pick up little bits of white with the violet pansy. And we're going to come right along here. You see that? So every once in a while I could have a really bright, and sometime I don't. Okay. Okay. So I like to just come in here and pick up little teeny bits of blue. Okay, and then I'm going to come in here and bring a little bit of this blue in this area. All right, and then we pick up cobalt and we cobalt U. U just means it's a color. Okay, so look, we're going to bring a little bit of white into here. And then we're going to do the same thing on the head. Okay. I'm going to go right around the back of the head. Pick up a little bit more purple, violet pansy. And put it right there. All right. We can put just a touch of licorice on this side. And on here. On here. Okay. Now, if I came in here with a little teeny bit of licorice, I'm going to add just little bits in here. Touch it a little bit. All right. And let's pick up a floaty medium with a teeny bit of citrus. And I'm going to put just like watercolor. I'm going to just make some color in here. And I have this Dragonfly glaze. I'm hoping I didn't grab it before we got on. I'm hoping I have it over there. I want to get some of that. Do a little bit of that citrus. Let's get a little bit of the aqua with medium. Don't go straight paint, okay? On any of this, you saw what happened when I went straight paint there. It doesn't give you the right look that we want. So we want a little bit of a watercolor fill, which the floating medium will do that. And you can also come on here and lay this on there and take some of that off if you get too much on there. All right, so we have a little bit of that color there. I'm gonna come on with a little bit of purple pink. And this is a little strong. It isn't as much medium on here because I'm trying to get it to really show. All right. So what happens along here is little bits of white. All right. So we're going to have little bits, touch and pounce, sputter across. To see how that makes it a little bit more realistic looking. All right. And we put a little bit of glow on the top. Okay, a little bit of glow on his head, a little bit of glow back here on his back. That was supposed to be the violet pansy, so I'm going to put white on the violet pansy wet. See, when it was dry, I had to go get more violet pansy to add that. Isn't that kind of fun? All right, so we have some purple violet pansy looks in here. Okay. All right, so I'm going to, I know you can be working on that while I'm looking, but I'm looking for, Dragonfly glaze, okay? So let's put some of that out. Is this brand new? No. So it looks white, all right? But see that color? That's what it's gonna look like. And there's all different kinds of colors. There it is. All right, so it looks like how the wings look when they have that iridescent. All right, so I'm going to use a script liner and I'm going to go into this inky. Inky means I've got water And I put a teeny bit of licorice, which just took over the whole thing. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to roll it and pull it off and make sure it's really thin. Okay, so then I don't like to put a pencil mark first because it's hard to cover those sometimes. So I'm just going to show you that we're coming here and we just loosely let this go right on top of here and loose. All right. And you got them on the other side. All right. And I am going to put a little spot right here, which looks like the eye, but you're not really noticing that much. So I'm going to put a little teeny white on there. And then touch a little bit of these legs with white. You know, it's okay if the pencil shows too. All right, just a little bit. And if I want to add more color, I can take the fan brush and add just more water. And I can add just a little bit in here, more water. You can also take a straw and blow this. The straw will make it be more focused on where you want to go. Okay. So then what I want to show you is some of this glaze. So we're going to take just one of the flat brushes. I'm going to wet it and I'm going to take the glaze. You can't see anything yet. It's just white, but I'm going to take this glaze, move this all over this area. So whatever colors behind it end up going really amazing. And you put a nice heavy coat. This is really good on objects too. If you want to make a container that you might have that's a darker color, or even a piece of candlestick that's another darker shade, and put this on it, it really makes it pop. All right, I went over my wing onto the background and I want to take that off. Okay, so see the iridescent? Now I can put a teeny bit on the dragonfly if I wanted to. Just on the back, maybe, coming down. All right. And dragonfly glaze. It's got little minute glittery effects. All right, I'm going to sign it. And that's another relaxing paint. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's a little bit different. I love to do different things with you guys and see if you have a good time trying it. And I'm just going to use really inky paint, all downward strokes to sign. All right. Okay, can't wait for that to dry so you can see. Thank you for being here, guys.